Welcome everybody to our fourth installment of the Rise and Shine video series. Today we're going to be giving you updates on different components of the project that we've advanced over the last 5 months. Starting with the progress of the house at Lot 32. In our last update, that house had just started construction. And now we have our first move-in. The house is complete. Their furniture has arrived, and the first family for the RISE community has arrived on site. So in just a short amount of time, they were able to get their home completed. It looks beautiful. It has all the design components that they are looking for. And they're not the only ones. Last time, we shared with you that there were 11 different families in the design and construction process. We've now added a few more to that. And just in June alone, we sold 5 additional lots. Those families have chosen to either do a custom design of their own, which is fully available to everyone, or chosen from one of the 15 different designs that are on our website. And so we are advancing each of those families in the design, and permitting, and construction process as this community comes to life. So as we've discussed previously, we've set up the design and construction services program to be something that you can do remotely. We have our team on site to help support you in that process, but most, if not all, of that process can be done with you staying in your home country. We do have samples that you can choose from here when you get to the finishing level of the home, but for the most part, all of that can be done remotely with meetings with our team that then get implemented on site in the construction of your home. With so many families in the design and construction process, this community is poised to change rather rapidly over the coming months and year. And as we bring on the other components of the community, like the rancho and the pool and the yoga deck and the school, which are all under construction, which we're going to take a look at a little later, you can see this community literally emerging and birthing right in front of us. And that's exciting for me, it's exciting for our team, all the hard work that they've put into this project. To see it flowering in this way is just outstanding. One question that comes up for me is whether our residents are moving here full-time or whether they are part-time residents or second home. And I'm really happy that we focused particularly on those that are looking to move here permanently, because you can have a space that has a lot of homes, but that doesn't make a community. What makes a community is the people that live here. And so I'm happy to share with you that virtually all of the residents that have chosen to make RISE their home are choosing to make it their permanent home, coming with their children, with elders as well, like myself. My father is coming here to live with us. And so that's what creates the fabric of a community that I like to be a part of for many, many years to come. It's the people, not just the houses. So as you've seen, we have plenty of beautiful sunny days here in Celadon in Costa Rica, but sometimes these days have a more mystical quality about them. And you can see these low clouds kind of rolling into the valley. They come and they go actually pretty quickly, but it adds this charm to this valley that pairs really nicely with those beautiful sunny days that we have. Last time we were here, we had not even started the construction of the community elements here for phase 1. And now, as you can see next to me, we're underway on the pool that all of us will gather at with our children. And it's an exciting time because this pool is advancing rapidly. We're targeting opening it before summertime in a few months, and then having the rancho and the yoga deck and the bathroom and playground area completed in a similar amount of time. At this point, we're actually making decisions about how this space will function, specifically even the pool, like where the different shallow areas are, where's the lounger area within the pool, how the slope is going to be, where's the lap area, where's the kiddie pool area. Those are all decisions that are being finalized even around like the pool finish. What's that going to feel like? These details, as you put them in place, just serve to build the eagerness and excitement around the opening of the pool. As you advance construction, sometimes you see opportunities to add things in a super efficient way, and that happened with the pool. We're building this pool on a fairly steep grade, and so what that creates is some other opportunities to add things to the side or underneath. And so in that vein, we have decided to add a sauna right next to the pool. And we may even add a couple more wellness elements there because we had a space that we really were not doing anything with, and we thought, let's not waste it. Let's put in other components around well-being that are important to our community. So we're excited to be adding an infrared sauna in there and possibly one or other two wellness elements to support our health here in this beautiful environment. Here we are at the RISE Waldorf Inspired School that has been under construction for a number of months now. And this school is now also an award-winning school for design. Last month, the design of the school won the Grand National Prize for Architecture out of over 200 submitted projects. It was an incredible honor, and I'm so grateful to the architectural team for what they were able to create here, and now it's coming to life. When we saw you last time, we were still doing demolition on this site, and now the foundations are in for 4 of the classrooms. The kinder and pre-K are under construction with their masonry walls, and the foundations for the primary building has been completed as well. So this is advancing at full speed, and we are targeting completion of these elements by January 2025 in time for our children to return from their winter break and move into their new school. It's been a fun, exciting process, and as you can see, we've set up temporary structures over the structures that we will be building so that we can build efficiently even while it's raining. And of the lots that we've already sold, there are 17 children who will be new students here at the school, ranging from, infants, who I guess maybe you'll have to wait a year, to up to 13 years old. And when you add those into the students that are already here attending, you can see why we're planning for such robust growth for the school. Here we are down at the airstrip near Kinkara. And a couple episodes ago, we talked a little bit about the Aviation Club that we were imagining and envisioning for RISE. And very recently, one of our residents decided that they would like to build a hangar here and keep a couple of their aircraft here. That is the first step towards establishing air travel for our community here in Costa Rica. That process is now in the design for that hangar, and we'll be advancing that and making improvements to our airstrip to be able to accommodate all different types of aircraft. There's actually been quite a lot of interest and demand for other airplane hangar lots here, and so I expect we will be adding more capacity for those that desire to keep aircraft here so that they can travel around the region. It's a form of travel that we use as family often. It's efficient. It's not nearly as expensive as you might think, particularly compared to the United States. And it allows you to get around with your children, spouse, in a super fast way to different parts of the country. So I'm reminded when we started this project, we did a lot of planning and projection. And in order to arrive at the place you want to be in a couple of years, you need to make decisions now and start taking action and steps. And so we did that from an agricultural perspective. We did that as it related to Kinkara and the school. And now this residential community is emerging and people are moving here, starting to live here. So if this is something that appeals to you for your future, there are steps that you can take now to make that a reality. It takes a little bit of planning to come into a community, choose your lot, build your house, put the pieces in place that allow you to move your family here. And we can support you all along that way in a cadence and rhythm that is helpful and fits with your family. But the first step is for you to reach out to us and talk about where you would like to live in the community. If you've enjoyed this video, I encourage you to subscribe or like it so that it pops up more in your feed and you can keep track of the progress that we're making here at the RISE community.